Greetings, family. Last night, y'all, listen, during the shift, as we done already shifted, a lot of us been activated. It's gonna be a lot of shit you not, like for instance, your body is not that shit that your body was used to. Like, say for instance, if you ate Snickers, smoked cigarettes, all this shit is finna start coming into play to where your body is rejecting this shit. Look, y'all, I've been smoking cigarettes for the last 15 years, 16 years, something like that. I got up this morning. I felt like I did when I got out of prison, because in a Texas prison you can't smoke cigarettes. So your body is clear then. And when you get out and you try to smoke a cigarette, that'd be the hardest thing to do, because you smell all the poisons and all the toxins in the shit. Cigarettes stink terribly. It's like you have to wean yourself back on cigarettes if you want to start smoking cigarettes again. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say this morning, I'm smelling that smell again. Like that. I talked to the ancestors last night. I did tell them that I want to stop smoking cigarettes and drinking sodas, because anything that I wanted to stop doing, I've never had to go on nobody plan. I just stopped. That's just the way I was built. I'm saying when I wanted to stop. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, I want to stop smoking cigarettes, and then I'm smoking 10 cigarettes while I'm on the video. That I don't want to stop smoking. But last night when I talked to the ancestors, as far as getting my body clean, doing a liver detox and all that shit, I know that's what's going to have to come with it. So as I'm trying to smoke this motherfucker, it's hard for me. So, yeah, I get what I'm saying. When you been activated, a lot of things going to change. You're going to start seeing certain people differently. Like, say, for instance, if you really held somebody in high regards, but the whole time they was hiding who they really were, and you couldn't see it at the time, because you may have been, and you felt shit or whatever, but you gave people the benefit of the doubt. So you just, okay. And some people can't hide it well. You just have to have, you just have to intuitively know. And sometimes people just don't want to see things in a bad light, so they trick their own self. So anyway, a lot of this is happening. So what's not for you is being removed. What's against you is being removed. If you're a divine being, like I told you, the universe will move shit out your way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about what you want. If the divine see something not fit for you, it's gonna remove it. Y'all remember that. But anyway, so I'm finna stop smoking these cigarettes. I have not said that. So believe me, I wasn't ready, but my body said. Because I don't do nothing. I don't drink. I don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and these cigarettes are my vice. The cigarette's my vice. So, my excuse, I need a cigarette. Everybody get on my nerves. I need a cigarette, my excuse, my big ass excuse to smoke the motherfuckers, which is a lie. It's just because, shit, you like cigarettes. Just be real. Quit playing. And lately, since yesterday, I been having, like, I know my mama be around me. And I know a lot of times when she was here, see, you got to know your ancestors' energy signatures. Like, I could tell when my mama around me, like, for real. I talk to her. I might can't light a cigarette for a long time. Real talk, my mama hated cigarettes. And y'all gotta pay attention. Pay attention to your ancestors around you. And know that anything that you want to know, anything that you need help with, that's what they there for. If y'all stop depending more on man and other shit. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. As a child, like I told y'all, I had got a scholarship to go to SMU when I was 8. This how intelligent I am. And I didn't go. My mama thought it would make me grow up too fast. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain something to y'all. I keep telling y'all to go within. Okay, books and shit is cool. Listening to, motherfuckers who knowledgeable on shit, that's all cool. You can always take something from any information. You get what I'm saying? It's even always truth in a lie. You just gotta pay close attention and listen and use your discernment and intuition. But like I say all the time, y'all gotta go within. All the answers are within you. You can read all the motherfucking books and have all the knowledge in the world, but if you're not applying that and making it become wisdom, it's useless. You can know some shit just because you know some shit, but you're not doing nothing with it don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, divine beings, live the way that we say we live. And we don't go around here just talking about shit just to be talking about it to sound cool and shit. We be telling y'all shit. Like when I told y'all I was doing the Living Off the Land project, when I was in a tent for like roughly a month on and off, because you know what I'm saying? That's what the ancestors needed me to do at that moment. So it's just like, shit is not all to entertain y'all. Like, I don't even really like talking to people. I just don't. I never have. I always been quiet. But, all my life, I've had these gifts. And you know what I'm saying? And just like my sister Spink said, y'all don't want these motherfucking gifts, man. When I used to see shit before it happened when I was little, or see it, shit that's not normal, that shit used to bother me. I used to question myself a lot. I done been in accidents. I done flipped over in cars. No seatbelt on, nothing. Everybody else hurt in the car except me. I didn't even have a seatbelt on. I had maybe 3 scratches on my hand. I done been shot at, like, right in front of my window, and the bullets didn't touch. Not one bullet went through that window. And they was right there directly in front of my window. Like I told y'all, I done stopped 2 tornadoes in mid-air. Y'all don't want these gifts because a lot come with it. Some people have even bigger gifts than what I got. To me, I consider, as I got older, I started understanding who I was and why I had to experience those things. But people like Sister Spinks and shit that really got certain gifts that y'all don't want that. Y'all don't. And I used to say that, I said to myself, just, listening to the ones who have stronger gifts and more gifts, you know what I'm saying? More intense gifts. I used to be like, damn. But the divine know what you can handle, so that's what gifts you got. But back to what I was saying, y'all just gotta stop. You have to be your own master. Let me say that again. You have to be your own master. You can't allow nothing out here to control you. You have to be the master of your own thoughts. You get what I'm saying? It's okay to learn or to take things and apply them to your life from other people, from books and shit. But the real gift is going within. Because everybody has a different path. Your path may not be. Let me give y'all an example. You can have somebody that's 90 years old, ate weenies and hog maw all their life, and got a clean bill of health. Ain't nothing wrong with them. You get what I'm saying? You can have a motherfucker who a vegetarian, ate good all their life, and died at 56 from high cholesterol and shit. Because all this food is got a lot of shit in it. It just depends on how your body ingests that shit, how strong your spirit is. Because it's going back to saying, your body is self-healing. And I don't give a fuck what you eat, what medicines you take. It's up to your body to heal you. In order to go within, you got to go without. I remember when I was in prison, and they threw me in the hole because it was this hating ass. Because listen, y'all, all my life, I've had women from the time I was a kid. I've had women, well, I ain't gonna say as a kid, women be attracted to me, but I was always told I was gonna be a heartbreaker, and people used to sit up and stare at me. And I'm not bullshitting when I tell y'all this, but as I got older, I had women highly attracted. They would even say they don't know why. Okay, and as I on my journey, I found out why. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, it was this CEO, this hoe. She was like a little stud CEO. And all the women around me was always liking me, come to me for advice. They just thought I was cool. I wasn't trying to fuck nobody down there and do all that. I just wanted to go home. So, it was this one of my partners I had met. They had no control over her. But when I got on the unit and she started hanging around me, everybody noticed she just was cooling down. They didn't have no more problems out of her, nothing. Because sometimes people just you can't treat people like animals, and you don't never know what underlying issue they got. But anyway, make a long story short, this bitch had it out for me because she just hated the fact that, like, goddamn, she didn't have my sauce. She didn't have my drip. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people, see, this is what I say. This is what I mean when I say I never could click with the LGBT community. Because I always had haters all my life, especially in that community. Because I was just different. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be no nigga. I grew up like this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get girl toys. I got boy toys, and I played with boy cousins. It wasn't just a tomboy thing. It was in me. I didn't like certain shit. I didn't go out and try to be a nigga and be a tomboy. That was just in me. But anyway, so this bitch had hated on me, lied on me, and I ended up in lockup. So I'm in lockup. I'm there for like 3 days, and I'm about to go crazy. And the divine said, sit down, meditate. Don't worry about nothing. Meditate. So for that whole day, I meditated. I did about 300 push-ups. And as I was meditating, the divine told me, they finna come get you out of here. They got us fucked up. And not only did they show me this, they showed me what, because I was finna get rid. The bitch was trying to keep me from going home because in 2 weeks I was supposed to go home. So any little thing in prison, if you catch a case, it could be minor or it could be major. It's a possibility it could keep you from going home, right? So the bitch was trying to keep me from going home. So as I was meditating, I also seen the date I was going home. So on the 5th day, I was in there. The captain, black man, came down there. He said, let her out. Just like this, these was his exact words. Let her out. They fucking lying on her. Next thing I know, they told me to pack it up. Pack it up. Because man, listen. The divine gonna make sure they people all right. So as I get out, they don't put me back in the pod where I was. They put me in another pod. And it's the go home pod. The date that I was given was April 30th. Mind you, you don't get a date that you're going home. It's just, they just gonna tell you it's gonna be somewhere around a certain date. The exact date that I went home was April 30th. This is the power as a divine being you hold. Y'all feel me? So I'm saying all this to say that you have to get with your ancestors. You have to feel what your spirit and soul needs. Everybody's spirit and soul don't need the same thing. Like the point I was making a minute ago. Some people can live to be 85 years old and have the worst eating habits in the world. You gotta know what your soul requires. Anyway. And I said all that to say this. Now, usually, as I'm smoking this cigarette, by now I've been to smoke like 10 cigarettes. This is just my second cigarette of the day. So, y'all, this what another thing. Y'all start doing y'all spiritual, physical, and mental detox. Start doing your spiritual detox. Y'all know what that requires. Removing all the shit that's not conducive to your spirit. Mental detox. That means all that shit y'all been allowing into y'all mental space, like watching gossip, YouTube channels, negative shit, all that shit. Detox from it. And of course the physical detox, like the liver detox, alkaline water detox, And you can alkaline water. All y'all got to do is get like a big mason jar. You can use a little baking soda and sit it out in the sun for 24 hours, or do the same thing with lemons. I prefer sitting it out in the sun because we eat sunlight. You get what I'm saying? This is why when the sun shines, you are soaking in the sunlight. And this is why you become darker, because you are light beings. And don't let no motherfuckers tell y'all before there was darkness, there was light. That is the most bullshit ever. It's darkness first and then come light. Y'all should know that by now. I knew that as a kid. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get back with y'all later on. Or maybe not so later on. Maybe in a few. But I'm just dropping that on y'all, family. I say.